Hello there. With the release of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon has been fully completed now. Most people have it by now. A lot of the attention of the Pokemon fan base is on the new games, which is understandable. And most of the time, YouTubers will do oh like a 50 shiny Pokemon montage for Sun and Moon and all that when they finish the game and move on to Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. But they only do the clips that they find when they find this shiny. So I decided that I would, I try and sorry, I decided to close the door there. But I do one where I go and talk about everyone that I've gotten in Sun and Moon. Disclaimer: some of the shinies here are from Sun and Moon that they transferred up, and I figured I might as well just include them anyway. So don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. So don't get mad at me about that. If I could speak properly. Anyway, first off, we have Doodle the Smeargle. One probably the easiest one to ask was just let it sketch, recycle, and just give it up a berry. Pretty much it. Like mobility, the shiny little Raichu. If you don't know me in real life, you won't get the joke. Don't worry, it's not a joke that's meant to be insultive to people with disability. Don't take it like that, okay? Then we have Crabrawler. This was kept as Crabrawler because I just really didn't like Crabominables shiny, and this was the only Crabrawler I had at the time, so I didn't evolve it. Then we have Sharky, the shiny Wishiwashi. This was my first ever Beast Ball shiny. So I was actually pretty proud to get that. It's like not a lot of people actually caught shinies and Beast Balls. So I thought it makes them unique in my opinion. You have Gumshoes, the shiny. Well, I'm sure I don't need to make the joke here. I'm sure the joke explains itself. But I evolved it into a Gumshoes. I felt it was the better shiny. So hold your Trump memes for that, okay? That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button again. We have Skull, the shiny Wimpod. Well, there's not much to say about this, Sure, everyone knows about how to hunt this thing. So, I'll still rest in peace the one that, oh wait, no, I was gonna say rest in peace the one that, Wonder Creek, failed ages, but did reclaim ages ago, but, I remember that he deleted all his original videos, so yeah, you won't be able to find that. Then we have I think it was my first ever random counter shiny in Sun and Moon. But don't worry, there's plenty of more random counters to come. Then we have Pelipper, the random encounter shiny, which was ironic. How I got a Pelipper and a Wingull. Back with a question how fate worked there. Then we have MVP, shiny Salazzle. Now, I wanted to hunt Salazzle as soon as I heard about it. Because when I saw its design, like how it would evolve, like how we originally thought it was going to be rare because of the gender ratio, I just liked it immediately. Debatably, it's probably one of my favorite of all the Pokemon. So, there's that. Now, I did try to find one, and I did try to find the shiny one during my playthrough, but I decided no, I wait till the post game because it would take too long. It's a new game. You're not really you're going to want to play it instead of just staying in one area and not getting back to the story. You know what I mean? Now we have Machamp, the shiny, from a trainer named Sam. Now I am Sam. You see, this was from Heart Gold Soul Silver, and back then my name would not fit. So the genius I was back then, instead of just taking a letter out my name, I just called myself Sam. That was pretty much the story to it. This was a random counter. This was not haunted whatsoever. It's full odds. No return or anything like that. So, proud of that. Then we have Fruit Loops. This is like either my first or second SLS shiny I had gotten when I started doing it. It was a picker deck, but I evolved it all the way just because I liked the Toucan better. Then we have Cotton Candy, the shiny fur. This was breeded back in my original Alpha Sapphire, but I reset that to Haunted Legendaries. So I transferred it up, so that's why it's in this video. Then we have Grimer. We have the shiny aluminum Grimer. The thing is, I was actually meant to evolve this, but I never got around to it. Might evolve it someday. And then we have a shiny Lillipup. That was a random counter. I did not mean to hunt this whatsoever. Or I can show you. IV's making a random counter. It was I was trying to find an Eevee, the SOS, but I ended up finding this one. And then a while after, when I was trying to find another one, because I wanted another evolution I wanted to get another evolution, so I went to try and find another Eevee. But I found this guy. I'm considering getting a third one just to evolve it all the way and have the full line. A Lillipup, Herdier, and Stoutland. Then we have Corey the Corsola. Just excuse the name, but don't worry, it's not in the house. Then we have a shiny Shelter that I SOS. I kept this as a Shelter because I felt that it was a better shiny. I didn't like how the blue changed. The blue of a Cloyster changed to just lighter blue. I felt like the orange was a much more drastic and gooder one. Then we have Rhyhorn. This is an Island Scan one, so I was pretty proud of this. I'm pretty sure this was a Island Scan one. I mean, no, not Island Scan. I mean, like a first on YouTube. Now it's not a first on YouTube anymore because this was on my original channel, just now been deleted by myself. Like I re-uploaded the file, so you can still find it up there. But I suppose it's technically not a first live. I look on live, but a first on YouTube anymore. Then we have Dragonair. I was SOSing a Dratini because I was thinking of getting a Dragonite, but it called in Dragonair. And well, I kept it to Dragonair because of when Shiny Samurott failed his one. I felt like, I gotta keep this asset. Also, still haven't reclaimed that Shiny Samurott. Yeah, better get doing that, don't you think? And then we have Phantom. This was SOS. I wanted to get. This is when I first learned about this was about when people started finding about Skill Swap Harvest method. So I was like, I go try and find the Phantom. And this is before I knew that. Before I realized that the trick was isn't trick like either trick or skill swap was a move to remove, so I didn't know that. But I still got one anyway. Then I got Ribbons, the shiny Sylveon. Now if you're wondering why it's called Ribbons, Ribbons isn't the full name of this. The full name is Flesh Ribbons. So I'm not sure if you realize or not, but those ribbons are part of its body. Can't take it off, can't do anything with it. They're made of flesh. Think about that. Then we have Daybreak, the shiny Espeon. This is the one I feel like is actually a good shiny. I don't know why people hate on it. maybe just because it's green. Like, I like it. You know, can't really complain. Then we have Vaporeon. This one, I evolved into a Vaporeon because, well, you know, it's a good shiny. I like it. And I was also going to give it to my little sister as a birthday present. But, you know, I'm just waiting for her birthday to roll around so I can give it to her. So I probably won't have this for too long. Then we have this Umbreon. This Umbreon, well, when I was SOS with friend Eevee, it called in a shiny Umbreon. So that was a 1% shiny, which I'm proud of. I was mad because I already had an Umbreon at the time, but, you know, it's still 1%, so. Then we have Reclaim, the shiny Ledian. See, back in Dark Soul Silver, my first game, one of my first ever encounters, it was either my first encounter or one of my first ever encounters playing the game, was a shiny Ledia. And, well, you know, you couldn't have Pokeballs at that time of the game, so I did what I felt was right, because like, I knew what a shiny was, so I decided to give it an honorary send-off and kill it. By, you know, scratching it with a total. Sounded a lot better in my head, if I'm being honest. Now we have Dawn, the shiny Lycanroc. This is originally a Rockruff. I didn't do this in Point Canyon or anything like that. Lycanroc, I actually like Lycanroc. I don't know why I don't use it. I never used it in the story, also. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. I don't know why I didn't use it in the story. I'm definitely going to use the event one, which is also something I want to breed so I can get that shiny. Then we have Meowth. This one was a random counter when I was trying to random counter a shiny Chikorita with the island scan. You know, you can't SOS it, so. Then we have Beldum. This was one that I could have failed, actually, you know. Beldum, I'm pretty sure just has that reputation full stop, you know. Not much can really say about that. Came with a metal coat, so that was rare. I like that. Then we have Ditto. This is one I SOS because, like, again, you just send out a Smeargle with a recycle and you just transform into it and then you just give it a Leppa Berry. And it's good. Then we have Curving. The definition of why I should always record the start of my hunts. Because the thing is with me, around this time period of when I got that, I was getting shinies so early into the chain that they wouldn't even have good IVs. But I'd always think, like, oh no, it's probably not for live recording until I have a bit of a chain going. Like, I'm not going to get it. And then a few minutes later, I get it. Yeah. Then we have Flora and the shiny Bounsweet. I don't know, I might evolve this the entire way. I don't know. Or maybe I might get a second one evolve the entire way. I don't know. We have Goomy. This is one I bred. I bred it in repeat box. I felt like a matched color scheme, actually. I do like Goomy and Goodra, so, you know, it's my side on it. Then we have Popplio. I'm not sure, I can't remember if I uploaded a video about this, because when I got this, I was in a car ride. I was off on holiday to Dublin, and we were on the drive home. So like, you know what, I'll start bringing Popplio because I really want one. Because it was about, because I remember Shiny Enter 412 we got one, I was like, why haven't they under the Popplio yet? So I was like, yeah, might as well. Like, 412 was already done it, so might as well. Then we have the event top of Pokemon, you know, nothing special, other than the fact that the OT is called Melee, which was actually clever. I didn't notice that until I was making this video. Remoraid, this is like my first Alpha Sapphire shiny in my original playthrough, so, you know, I decided I transferred up. Charjabus. I'm sure the nickname doesn't need explaining to any A-Drive fans, so, you know. Webs. This is one of my more recent ones. This was in a shiny race with me and Shiny Samurott. You know, I won, so there's that. I do believe he was hunting a Grumman. Feel free to correct me on that. Then we have Rio. I don't think I uploaded this one because this one I also got in the car ride. So I couldn't live record or anything like that. Billy's Pod. This is the one I almost failed. I was on my computer at the time when I was soccer setting. And I was about to soccer set when I realized it was shiny. It's like I almost failed that one. But your boy didn't. Then we have Hoodlum. This my second shiny slanted. I felt like I really wanted to. When I first got my female one, I evolved it straight away into Slazzled. Then a few days ago I was like, man, I really want another slanted. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go SOS for one. I don't particularly care if it's a male or a female. So I just want this as a slanted. And I got it. Yeah, I caught it in a diet ball of all things, just a bit ironic. I like that. Then we have good old Little Mac. This was SOS caught in a dust ball. I'm sure the nickname will make sense to most people. I don't think I uploaded a video about this. Not sure. Might have to check. Then we have Zubat. This was this is a funny one actually. When I was SOSing it, I was like, I should really live record. Like I started getting a change going. I was like, I should really live record this. I'm probably going to get it. Then the next encounter was a shiny, so I was like, oh, why don't I listen to myself? And then finally, my last shiny, the one you see most often, but the thing is the one you see most often in my hunts. But the thing is, it's often behind a sub, so you don't realize, or it's just been on the bell so long that you haven't that, or it's been in the bell for so long you didn't get to see the shiny star animation. It is Lavender the Shiny Marowak. This thing has carried me through thick and thin in my shutdowns. Everything I've SOS'd, I've pretty much SOS'd with this one. This has been the heart and soul of my SOS hunts. It's when I pulled deer to. It's named Lavender because, the Cuba one in Lavender Town and how the mother passed away. Suppose you could theorize that although when Marowaks are deceased Marowaks, so it's possible you could theorize that, if you will. And those are all my shinies from Sun and Moon, and this has been my recap. I wish you all a good day and best of luck on your hunts. Goodbye.